Alright, hello and welcome to episode 2. I gotta think of a name for this playthrough. Let's call it the Circuit Network and RSO, because that's what I'm going to be focusing on. So last time we left off creating a smelting chain, so we're going to continue. We're going to finish that off. This is going to be for copper, and then I'll make one for iron. And I looked up some ratios because looking at this, I couldn't see what the crafting speed of steel and electrical furnaces were while I was playing the game, so I just did a quick look up, and it says that a fast belt has a 30 iron per second throughput. Now, I remember it was 40. And so what we're going to do, we're going to figure out for ourselves. We'll see how much of these we need to saturate a yellow belt. And then when we get steel, we'll figure out how much we need to saturate red belts and blue belts. Eventually, of course, we'll go to electric. But I do know that it takes about half a second or 1 second to produce 2 ore on electric drills. So each electric drill can effectively provide enough ore for 2 of these furnaces. So we're gonna just start with that much first. See how that does, and if we need to add more, we need to add more. Oh, everything's out of stuff. Alright. Probably want to bring power down. And I want to craft one of these. So I can put it on here, and I want 1 stack of these bad boys. Kind of want these more right now. Oh, this is like the first thing I like to automate. So I might make this iron just because, and put the copper up more so I can automate these belts. Could use so much in the beginning. The reason I'm making this extra gap is because the electric furnaces are 3x3s, so they're a little bit bigger, and so we're just preparing for that space that they need. Oops. How do you play ghosts? Shifts? Yeah, shifts are nice. Ghosts or images are nice. So then you hold the shift and you click it, so then you can get exactly where you want it. If you make a mistake, ghost images take a second, or not even, to get rid of, as opposed to mining something. It takes a little bit longer to get rid of. And we're gonna need these guys as well. So okay. Take in. Gonna need some outputs, and we need more iron. So let's actually make a couple of these more, a couple more of these more, so we can get some ore down here going on. I'm gonna start with 2 and 2. That's all I have ore for right now. Yeah, mine that tray. Super slow speed. Woo! Go, 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 go. What am I stabbing at? What is that? Is that like an ice picker? People use to break ice? Whatever. Give me some of that iron. Give me that. Alright. So I got 2 of these. I'm gonna bring the iron down. And I'm gonna want to bring the coal down. I'll put it right on the edge here. Well, like this. We're gonna need lots of these. Stop crafting things. I want to craft this. But I can't because it keeps using my resources. Can't wait a few seconds. I'm gonna get this thing automated on. Quick, rough, dirty. God damn it. Alright, anyways. Bring down what I have for now. Which is not a lot. 6, 7, 7. 20. Alright. Then I'm gonna need one more of these. Because I'm just gonna start with a gear machine at least. And just start boxing those up until I get another machine going. All right. Good. This is extremely temporary right now. Okay. Need to focus on these transport belts. Gotta get the material down. And we're gonna want logistics next, yeah, which we're working on. So I can do the splitting, because right now I'll only be able to set up one until I get that splitter. Which should be fine. Put the coal on the outside, because that's the one we're going to get rid of. Belts, please. I need belts. Why don't I make just... Oh, okay. Maybe not. I want to make one more drilling setup at least. Get rid of one of you then. Get some more personal ore going on. Need it. What did I call this? RSO and... yeah, circuit network and RSO. That's what I'm calling it. Let's go with that. And once I finally get done with this coal, that's one bad thing about building so far away early. You need so many transport belts. Kind of want to make another one. Alright, guess I'll wait until I have enough. Friggin' handy hands. Too efficient. Won't let me craft what I need because I have such little resources. 4, 5, 4. Give me another one. Okay. Okay, let's go down. Okay, coal's good. Now we just gotta do it again. For our iron. And I think I'm gonna go up. Nah, that's fine. That'll be fine. Probably shouldn't go straight across these. I'll change it. I'll probably have to change it later when I want to tap into all of the deposits. When you wait on gears. Down we go. Damn trees. Get out of the way. Oh, I didn't even really tell you my name. So my gamer name goes by I go by the name of Terukio. You know, kind of weird name, but came from, it's your gamer name, right? You can't change it once you make it up. But so originally, first game I started like really getting into gamer names and stuff like that was Counter-Strike 1.6. And being the middle schooler I was, I think at the time, I thought it was a cool name to call myself Terror. Whoa, shooter game, I'm Terror. And so that's what I played with for a while. And then I got really into Super Smash Bros. Melee. And that only allowed 4 characters for a name. So I abbreviated it to Tero, T-E-R-O. And then we played that for a few years. Then Brawl came out, which, by the way, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which was a huge disappointment. You had to end up modding the game for it to be any fun. Project M, if any of you guys know it. And that allowed 5 characters, and that was in the time when I was about in high school. In high school, I liked anime, and so I wanted a cool sounding anime name. So I went with Yukio, Y-U-K-I-O. I used that for a little while. And now, finally, I wanted to come up with a specific name so I wasn't changing it all the time. So I decided, why not put the 2 together that I've been used for the past, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, something like that. And so Terror became Tero. Tero became Yukio, anime stuff. And then Yukio became Terukio, T-E-R-U-K-I-O. Put the 2 names together. And now I'm stuck with it. Because I believe once you have a gamer name, you can't really change it. It's like who you are. It defines you. Everyone always has a hard time saying it though. Like on streams when I donate or say hi, they're like Terukio, and they always say it wrong. It's kind of funny. I should... It doesn't really matter. Wanted to make it look nice, but it's fine. And so I have 4 miners up there. I mean 2, I'm sorry. So I could, this one side, I should be able to have 4 working. So let me get 4 working and outputting. I'm not going to worry about the other side too much yet until I get another line. But now that I finally have iron going on, I'm going to use this all to automate. I'm going to bring my automation station down here. Automation station. Automation station. Man. Can't wait till I start automating things. Beginning of the game is so tedious, I think. But I guess that's what makes Factorio Factorio. You might want to automate things if it didn't suck. And making it all. Did I? Oh, whatever. Alright, you two. You coming down. We don't need you guys outputting anymore. I'm gonna leave them to just smelt stuff. It's my personal smelting area now. Put you here. Again, a temporary setup, just closer to where I'm working. Oh, I never really explained this ratio, did I? Okay, so that's one of my goals this game. I want to explain the ratios. Now, if you're using all of the same assembly machines, you don't have to worry about the crafting speed. Like the crafting speed on these are 0.5, whatever. Doesn't matter if you're all using the same. It becomes constant at that point and doesn't affect the ratios. So, with that in mind, a gear wheel takes half a second to make. So I always convert it to out of 1 second. So in 1 second, we can make 2 gear wheels. Now over here, transport belts also take half a second to make. So I convert it to out of second. Now every second we require 2 iron plates and 2 gear wheels. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So that's why I have 1 geared machine for 1 transport machine. It'll operate at maximum efficiency at that point. No wasted machines. Let me extend this out properly just so I don't have to take off anything later. Alright, I need a box. There we go. Okay. Now, I think I'm just gonna handcraft a couple of these. How many do I need? 20. Now the question is, I think they can share the coal line, because that way things won't be so far spread apart. Just be about 1. Not the most space efficient, but I think it'll do. Oh wait, we're building copper above. So we're sharing that line. So copper is going to be on this line. Okay. And let's go ahead and place them. Inserter, belt, output, belt, inserter, machine. Okay. I'm going to be incorporating a bus design. I'll talk more about that once things get rolling. I kind of mentioned it a little bit in my first video. Basically, you put all the resources you use frequently onto the main bus, and then you pull off of the main bus when you need something. Now, this is the first thing I do want to mention. You see how this long-handed insitter is grabbing from this spot? I don't want this one having to fight for the same resources. So I'm going to put the short-handed one here, because that way, this long-handed insitter will grab here. So they won't interfere with each other. Grabbings. They'll grab at this spot, and they'll grab this spot. Because sometimes, if you put them in the same spot, they'll go to grab with the same ore, which makes one of them wait a little bit longer, which we don't want. Alright, let's get a little more of these going here. Okay. Place a few more of these guys. I forgot how much I like this design. All the wires look so nice. And I don't know why I ever went to the other design where I had the outputs on the outside. I always thought this one made more sense. Probably just wanted to try something new. Alright, that looks good. Now to get some copper down here. I'm gonna throw these potions, or science packs. There, get that going. Only one drill? Oops, should probably make one more. At least. But for now... Well, that's really inconvenient. Because I don't have underground belts yet. I'm going to move these over for now. Oh, jeez. Okay. Just for now. You know, I end up saying that a lot early game, and then I have so many just for nows that when I have to start taking things apart, it's way more work than I ever really wanted. But whatever. Trees. And I'm out. Transfer belts. Oh, let me explain the bottleneck mod. So these green dots tell you when the machine's working, when it's not working. So green means working, yellow means it's waiting, I believe, and red means it doesn't get anything. So it looks like this one's held back because I'm not getting enough iron in. So with knowing that, I can get 2. And it still has, well, wait. Yeah, there's little stutters. So I think you need 3 instead to keep that going, and then 2 to take out. If I remember correctly. What's your problem? you hold too many, so let's make 2 outputs. Really start doing this right. So everything's operating the way it's supposed to. So now you're held back by... Wow, 2 outputs is not enough? Still getting hung up? Alright. Let's make 3 and see how that works. Not enough gears that time. What's your issue? Oh. We don't even have enough iron coming out. Okay, well at least I got the ratios now. Oh yay! We have copper! So, my goal now, make some red potions. So I need at least 2. I'm gonna make a whole bunch more actually. So let's look. If I want to make 1 science pack a second, science packs are made once every 5 seconds. So I would need 5 buildings to get 1 a second. Which means I need 5 gear wheels a second. Now, if we're trying to make gear wheels, right here, again, gear wheels, we make 2 a second, and I need 5 a second. So with this 1 machine, I would need... Wait, no, that's making sense, does it? Hold on. 5 seconds. So it needs 5 a second, yeah. Each one would need 1/5 of a gear wheel a second. So that's... Oh no, that's 1 a second. Okay. Because if you divide that by 5 to get 1 science pack per second, you would need 1/5 of a gear wheel every second. So if we're using 5 machines, you need 1 a second. And that's enough for 1 machine to do. So I'm gonna repurpose you for now. So have you put up into... I can't do that because I'm using more than 1 machine. Using 5 machines. Don't worry, this spaghetti won't last long. It's a temporary spaghetti. I just want to get these first few researches knocked out. It's happening again. Handy Hands is going off. Alright, I'm going to take from my personal up here. This is definitely not the best way of building things. It's just... At least we got the right ratio. 1 gear machine for 5 red potions. This is so ugly. We're gonna need long-handers to output. And then you just need gears. Now there should be no excess gears on this belt if I were to clear this off. Everything should take when it's needed. And it should be just enough. Everything's working. Everything has what it needs. And there's not going to be any backup. Perfect. 1 to 5. Gear machines to red potions. Go ahead and make a lab. I know I have one up there. Actually, let's make many labs we can make. Just get this red research out of the way. Alright, it looks like we're over at 30 minutes, so I'm going to finish up these science buildings. And then we will call our episode. Come on, science buildings. Definitely going to need more plates coming down. Or not plates, more ore coming down for the iron. Copper is getting kind of backed up, but probably gonna need more for that too. We only have 1 drill for the copper. I love it. The ratios work. No backup. What is this? Why are we getting some backup? You, take. Maybe it's not perfect. 1, 2. Grab potion, grab potion. Alright, logistics is done. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.